Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
Yabba dabba doo!
Wow, that was a very strong opening.
Thank you.
And
we have to.
Our listeners have no idea why.
Well, because we got something fun planned for the day.
We re-invited a friend just so he could bring us beers.
Yes. And I wish we could play the Flintstones theme, but we ain't got money for that. We don't have that kind of money.
It's insane. Yabba dabba doo. Who are you?
And
I am Pontus.
And now you hear the friend. It's Pontus.
It is Pontus again. And he has brought us 3 beers from Neon Raptor. And they are Yabba, Dabba, and Doo.
And this is the 6th anniversary beers of Neon Raptor, right?
Yes, it is.
Wow. And we did the, was it the 7th anniversary? 7th anniversary for the Moslital.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love anniversaries.
Ooh, we do. I do love an anniversary set. That is very exciting. What I'm really excited for is when Moslital gets up to like their 12th anniversary, and then it's just like it's so many beers, and like 3 of them are freeze distilled.
It's all 40% beers.
Yeah, at that point they're all just 40%.
There will only be one beer. There's all blends from all years. Then you get one freeze distilled beer.
Wow, Cuvée de Moslital.
Yes.
But these 3 beers are quite fun because they're
completely different.
They're completely different, and they're not what you would expect. I mean, I'm assuming we need to drink them Yabba, then Dabba, then Doo.
I think that's the only way to approach this.
Yeah.
Anything else would just be pissing on the brewers.
So I say they've probably done this, as you say, it's a reverse dinner. They start with dessert and go back towards like the dessert, main course, then pre-drink, I guess.
Well, you would think so, but it goes from 14% to 8% to 10%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So dinner drink, you usually have something lower ABV.
Yeah, but you could be welcome to a spring party with champagne.
Could be.
But we are starting with Yabba, which is an almond and honeycomb imperial stout at 14%.
And it smells. It's really, really aromatic. I would say pungent. I don't know. Is the other word for it?
A lot of the Swedish so-called mandelbiskvier, the ones you have to the
almond cookies.
The rosehip soup.
Yes.
So
you have a almond like small almond cookies to rosehip soup. It's a super classic here in Sweden. I think every Swedish child had it growing up.
It's pretty disgusting, actually.
Yes, it is. And I always hated those ones. But now I remember. It doesn't. Right. It smells even more like mandelkubb.
So this says our birthday imperial stout is a luxurious blend of honeycomb and almond with a big, enticing chocolate kick. The birthday cake is for grown-ups only. Almond, honeycomb, and chocolate. And they've got this really cute little hand-drawn-ish version of the different. I'm guessing it's people that work for Neon Raptor
in
Flintstones style. All right, so it smells so much. It's kind of like a birthday cake. Honey almond smell. It's kind of crazy.
Mandelkubb.
Sure.
It smells like a mandel paste, almond paste.
Yeah.
For sure.
Any kind of cake or treat with almonds. That's what it smells like.
Yeah.
Almost close to like the marzipan side.
It is a little marzipan-y.
Yeah,
for sure.
So let's try this appetizer.
Well, this is going to be really, really rough because of the honey sweetened beers we've had in the past, they have just been extremely sugary, unbalanced craziness. Pontus, what's your thought here?
I have to book an appointment with a doctor to check diabetes.
Diabetes. You got the diabetes.
I can feel like in the first sip here, it's so sweet.
It's kind of weird though.
Sugar.
It's really sweet. It's really unbalanced, but it's not bad. It's
No,
pretty fun.
But it doesn't end sweet. The aftertaste isn't like just like cloying. Like because we had that honey nut Yeppios, which is one of the worst beers I've ever had in my entire life. That was just pure sugar water.
By the way, I love a reference that's 4 years old.
Yeah.
So yes, we had it on the show 4 years ago.
That is how mentally scarring it is for me. I still remember that beer so much.
Back then, I was just a guest, a seldom guest. More seldom than Pontus, who's on the show all the time.
But that beer was so. I mean, I remember all of us. We just tasted it and we're like, "Bleh, this is like a drain pour. We couldn't even drink it. But this, I like this. This is nice.
The almond say
It starts out way too sweet, but it ends up as actually a good beer.
But you do get the bitter chocolate finish, and the sweetness fades away really quick, and it really delivers a really nice balance. I'm pretty impressed by this beer, I gotta admit, because I thought it was going to be pure sugar, just like a straight sugar bomb. But no, this is
like the first it was pure sugar, but I said the off taste it opens up a lot.
Yeah, and you really get that rich malt build and the chocolate.
Did we really have honey nut Chepios in the past?
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
So Martin,
Is it gone now? Is it no longer on?
I think it's been
Untappd?
deleted.
Oh no!
The only thing that exists is the Vale honey nut Chepios, which I had no rating for. That's it.
The can. That's the can.
Do you have rating?
I don't know, but that's not really important right now. Let's focus on the beer at hand.
we get back to
So
this.
Martin, what do you think about the beer?
I have no idea.
You're obsessed with honey.
You have no rating. I think it's been deleted and re-added. This
very
beer,
possible.
the almond save it.
Yes.
I was thinking I wasn't going to like it. Then I tasted it. Like I said, unbalanced and kind of crazy, but it kind of just works.
It does. Like I said, the fact that it doesn't end on a sweet note, but ends on a bitter chocolate note, really, I think, crashes the beer in a weird way, but makes it much more balanced and much more palatable.
Have you guys already said ratings?
We have not. We've just been talking about this.
and I'm checking Stefan because he's a liar. Because the honey nut Chepios, it hasn't been re-added because I see friends check-ins from 2017.
So weird. Well, this is a mystery for.
Okay, I have no idea what's happening right now.
This is a mystery for after the show.
Yes.
I'm giving this beer a 4.25.
I'm also going to give this a 4.25. I think it's super, super strong.
4.
Oh, look at you laying down the law.
So
Dabba is a double dry hopped DIPA, 8%, and it says our birthday double IPA is a super smooth and hazy, and uses Mosiac Cryo, Cryo Pop, and Cashmere hops for bold and comfortable fruit punch flavors. Mosiac Cryo, Cryo Pop, and Cashmere hops. So Dabba looks pretty fun. So what do we have?
I like the combination of bold and
It's
comfortable.
soap. It's mosaic. It's soap mosaic.
It's Mosiac Cryo.
Yeah, but
It does smell a little bit like this kind of soap you pump out of a container, canister.
Yeah, maybe. I think it smells kind of just
Like hand
hoppy.
lotion soap.
I don't know. I don't get super soapy.
It tastes a bit soapy. To be honest.
Let's
All right, well,
try
cheers.
it. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Sorry for going too quick there.
Sounds like your girlfriend's complaint.
Yeah.
I have a really hard time describing this IPA because
It disappears because our taste buds are so coated in almond honeycomb imperial stout.
but it does have that what do you call it, dextrose lactose sweetness to it.
Yeah.
It says it's water, barley, oats, spelt, hops, and yeast. But there's got to be something more in there because there's a bit of sweetness on the aftertaste that is a definite sweetener has been added to this.
I think this one is the more anonymous. We haven't tried the last one, but
Yeah.
I think looking back, this will be the anonymous middle point that just kind of disappeared.
Again, it's another perfectly fine double IPA. It's hazy. It gives you the flavors. It gives you the mouthfeel. It's a very nice double IPA.
Yeah. Week 4, just below a 4.
Yeah,
Strong
375, 4-ish kind of.
3.5-ish.
Oh,
If I'm being nice, I'd say closer to 3.25 even.
you're not a real fan of this at all. So
No,
what do
like-
you think? You find it a little soapy, huh?
Yeah, I think like sometimes mosaic can be awesome.
Yeah.
I love the hop usually, but it's not done in the right manner. It gets a bit soapy.
I didn't find it soapy at all, but I did find it kind of lacking in pronounced flavors. It's just kind of,
Yeah.
it's just like, meh, it's okay. It's again, it's very, very drinkable, but nothing that really will stand out in my mind in the future, other than because it's part of this amazing series called Yabba Dabba Doo.
Exactly.
Okay, so the last one is an imperial fruited pastry sour, 10%. It says, our birthday imperial fruited sour combines gentle tart red cherries, blueberries, and blackcurrant with sweet vanilla and spicy cinnamon for maximum pastry decadence.
Wow.
Red cherry, blueberry, blackcurrant, vanilla, and cinnamon.
Doo.
And it smells.
Yabba dabba doo.
I do not like the smell of this.
Oh no! This doesn't smell anything like I expected it
It
to.
doesn't. It smells very berry up front, but then there's like that weird.
It smells a bit like peanut butter.
I don't know. There's a.
Like peanut butter and jelly, like that kind of berry.
It does. It does smell like they added peanut butter powder to this for some reason.
Yeah. Let's try it. Cheers.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That's tough.
Oh. No. Why?
Oof. That's tough. All right. So first of all, it's extremely sour.
And it's also super sweet.
Yeah, it is a weird. It is both super sweet and extremely puckeringly sour. Like your mouth just waters, and you're having a hard time. You're having a hard time forming words because your mouth is just so fighting you.
But I'll say, this is still not their worst sour beer yet.
Pontus is referring to a collaboration Me and Raptor did with Vault City.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the name, but it was
Centaur Skies.
Centaur Skies, which was a peanut butter jelly sour, and it was absolutely disgusting. It looked like I say sewer water, but I mean liquid poop.
Yeah.
Martin, it was sewer water blended with vomit.
Well, I will say that Vault City has made some of the most unappetizing looking beers I've ever seen in my entire life. Sometimes they pull it out with amazing flavors,
Yeah.
and sometimes it just like they just went to a septic tank and just like deep dived into it.
Well, it's called a flavor of the month.
Woof. This is tough. This is a really, really tough beer.
It has a very dry feeling.
Yeah, I'm glad that we shared this can on 3 people. Because imagine drinking this by itself.
I can't finish this glass, I'll be honest with
No,
you.
no, same way. Like, I'm gonna have a few more tips. Then this will go to the drain for me because it's too much.
It's a little all over the place. It's super sweet in the front end. It's just overwhelmingly tart and sour in the back end. And then in the middle part, there's this really weird, unappetizing flavor that
I think it's the sour. It's no blackcurrants.
I don't know. It literally tastes like peanut butter powder,
Yeah.
like as when that's added to a can.
But I think it's blackcurrants with a hint of butter.
I don't know, but there's just something in the middle that just is like, just takes you out of the experience. Because if it was just sweet and sour, I could deal with that. But then there's that middle component that just really wrecks everything in the meantime.
Is Malcolm?
It's Malcolm in the middle.
Yeah.
It is for sure.
But I do like that the cans are different colored, like suits that the Flintstones wear.
Yeah, so
like the felts.
Yabba is it's the Fred Flintstone one.
Yeah.
Yeah, who wears green?
I would say
Wilma?
no. Wilma is the pink one.
Yeah, not Velma, but
Barney is like dark brown, isn't he?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
dark brown and orange as well.
So what do the kids
and then
call
Betty, Pebbles, and Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
And then Betty is blue. Wilma is white.
That's true. There is no pink.
Maybe Pebbles. I think Pebbles might be pink. The green is the one that I can't quite figure out.
Yeah.
Now I have it here.
What?
Pink. The dinosaur.
Oh, Dino. Dino is pink.
Yes.
Dino the dinosaur is pink.
And
But
yes, green as well we have here.
That's Pebbles. Pebbles
Yes,
is green.
Pebbles is green.
All right. So it's Fred, Pebbles, and Dino.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So how about that live action movie?
Which one?
Were there multiple
Martin-
Flintstones?
There was the
live action?
Flintstones, and there was Flintstones of Viva Rock Vegas.
Martin. And there was a Wu-Tang Clan gravel pit.
What?
Oh, in the sequel, none of the original actors have reappeared.
Oh no!
So instead of it being
oh no!
instead of it being Rick Moranis and John Goodman, it was Barney was Stephen Baldwin, I want to say.
Oh, for fuck's
And Fred was the guy from the Full Monty, not Robert Carlyle.
Wow.
And instead of getting who were they? Who was it was oh shoot! I'm totally drawing a blank on. I can see the actresses in my mind, but I can't remember their names at the moment.
But shout out to Rick Moranis. What an absolute legend who quit acting to be with his family instead.
Yeah, I know. Rick Moranis is and then pursued country music.
Yes. He apparently ad-libbed a lot of the jokes for Spaceballs.
I can completely believe that. He's an amazing actor who does incredible work.
I read something that
You were correct. It's Stephen Baldwin.
Oh.
He and Mel Brooks apparently had a really good rapport.
So what I think is the best movie going experience, Goodfellas, followed by My Blue Heaven.
I haven't seen My Blue Heaven.
So Goodfellas is the story of Hank Hill,
Yeah?
right? Until he gets arrested.
Yes.
My Blue Heaven is the story of Hank Hill when he goes into protective custody.
Oh, wow.
Steve Martin plays the Ray Liotta character. It's really cute. It's really funny. I think it's a Nora Ephron script. It's well worth checking out. It's Rick Moranis is this long-suffering FBI agent that's trying to keep him from exposing himself, and Rick Moranis and then Steve Martin just keeps finding new ways to break the law in the suburbs. It's really funny.
So, back to reality.
Rating.
And ratings.
I mean, this is a solid 2.5 for me.
You're nice today.
I am feeling very generous. So I've previously graded too hard. Today I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because there is enough that I like about it. The sweetness on the front end, the berry flavors are pretty good. The tartness on the back end, but there's a lot of bullshit in the middle that really throws everything into disrepair.
Français. Deux points.
Duh. Oh, okay.
I'll give it. What did you give? 2.5?
2.5.
Then I'll give it 2.75.
What? Really running the gamut here.
I could drink the rest of this glass.
You can have some of mine too.
Yes, then do it on the show. You have to prove a point.
Pound it. Oh. All right. Now let's talk about Top Gun Maverick because every other podcast in the world's talked about it.
The fruitiness.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I have it on my computer, but Anna, I don't like Top Gun. Well, fuck, I want to see it, but I haven't found time for it yet.
It's a really, really amazing movie.
It's okay.
Stefan thinks that one part of the movie is superfluous and could be cut and is too long, and I disagree. But
it's called the third act.
only mini spoilers. There is no real bad. Like in the first Top Gun, there was no bad guy. The bad guy is just like Libyans with dark helmets, flying Northrop, American-made Northrop F5s. And they just call them, they're MiG-20, what is it, 29? Doesn't exist.
Which we probably sold to those people anyway, so...
Yeah, it's really weird. But there is no bad guy. And there's no bad guy. There's no villain.
No.
And it's so good.
No. It's basically... it's basically if you took the scene in Star Wars Episode 4, and they said, hey, this is how you have to approach the trench warfare, and you made an entire movie about, approaching the Death Star and firing on a small location. That's the entire film. And Maverick is still just a horrible person who does really horrible self-serving things through the entire film. He's one of the best anti-heroes. Actually, not even an anti-hero. He's one of the best... I don't know how you describe him as a character. Not good guys.
Yeah, we're approaching spoilers, but basically anything Maverick says...
Look, the movie has made $1.4 billion.
Yeah.
It's the third highest grossing film in America in history.
I
don't think spoilers are really at this point. I think at this point there's no spoiler issue here.
I consider it amazing, and basically anything that Maverick says to himself while he's flying is what Goose would have said to him if Goose was still alive.
Look, I'm still not convinced that he didn't die in the opening part of the film and everything is just a dream sequence. Because it is legitimately everything in the film is hero fantasy.
So, on one note, I'm gonna upgrade this to 2.5.
Aha!
Because now, when it gets some air,
All right.
it's not that.
I mean,
much.
Chug it. We'll chug it.
I chugged the last of this glass and now it's on a 3. The berries come out when you drink a lot of it.
No, it's still a 2.5.
Yeah.
Ugh, almost 2.25.
Yeah. So, watch. Anyone who hasn't seen Top Gun Maverick, see it. Form your own opinions.
Go see Everything Everywhere All at Once because it's a much better film.
Yes. Movie of the year by far.
Yeah.
Oh, so how many billions did that make?
It did not make nearly enough billions.
And it can't be a good movie. I think we're capitalists here.
That is true. But in that case, then Avengers Endgame is the greatest film ever made in the entire history.
Yeah.
It is pretty
of
good.
cinema.
It's really good.
It's a flop.
Endgame?
It's overrated.
Are you kidding?
No.
I love Endgame.
Endgame's pretty fucking good.
I love Endgame.
It's good, but it's not that good.
It is that good.
It is that good. Now, if you were to say like Thor: Love and Thunder is good but not that good, I would not argue with that point with you. I would even say that Doctor Strange
It wasn't that good.
is the worst of the Phase 4 films.
Yeah.
No.
Not Eternals is actually pretty well.
No.
I hate-
Wonder Woman 1984. It was called.
Well, Wonder Woman isn't a Marvel film. It
you-
isn't a Phase 4 film.
Isn't it? What? Oh fuck!
Yeah, so it's whatever phase DC thinks it is in.
But
Like
yeah.
0.5.
But as I'll say, Doctor Strange was pure and utter fucking shit. It's the worst 2 hours I spent in my life in a long time. I regret every single thing about that movie. Like, why did I even go to the movies to see it from the start?
Wow.
I went out and I was so
I
disappointed.
didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't think it was that bad.
Martin, remember me and Anna, we met you after the movie at Bishop's.
Oh, that was that day?
Yes.
I was probably just saying, oh, no spoilers. Me.
Yeah, that sounds like you. You're
That
kind
sounds
of
like
a
me.
bull. Yeah.
And me and Anna were like, this was like so fucking predictable, so fucking bad, so fucking simple. Like it's like a 5-year-old wrote the movie, more or less.
But it's interesting, Stefan. You mentioned Eternals. I've switched on Eternals because I hated it when it came out and I saw it. I kind of remember it way better than.
So honestly, for me, it goes Spider-Man, Shang-Chi, Eternals, Black Widow, Thor, and Doctor Strange. And I think most people reverse that order. I think they put Eternals at the bottom. But Eternals is a very competently, very stylish, extremely well-made film. Was it like, I think Black Panther is going to be freaking amazing. When I watched all the trailer, I got chills because it was just like, this is like old Marvel, like when they knew what they were doing, kind of.
So the new Venom movie, is that part 4 or is that phase 3?
Venom doesn't count.
Completely separate.
Yeah.
Sonyverse.
Yeah.
But since it's a part of the Spider-Verse, more or less.
Not
Yeah.
really.
It does show up. It does show up in the post credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Venom kind of flips to our Spider-Man universe, and then he flips back.
Right.
Yeah, but
but there is a little piece of Venom left behind.
Yeah, but Martin, I'm talking about the comics now, where he's a part of that universe, or has always been.
Of course, but we're talking about movies now.
And then I say, fuck the movies.
Oh, I have a word for you guys. So I need to say a word, and let me get your honest reaction. Canola.
What?
Okay, good. So I said the word canola to Annika, and she thought that was really, really funny because it sounds like another word.
Oh, it sounds like a Swedish word.
Yes, it does.
So she's like, yes, please.
And then I kept saying it. And she's like, you got to stop saying that word. I'm like, canola? What are you talking about? It's canola oil. And she's like, no, that's not what it sounds like. All right, we'll wrap this up. We've been vamping for like 10 minutes at this point.
We should just stop drinking beer and just do a movie. You used to have a movie podcast.
I've had a couple of movie podcasts.
Martin, stop drinking beer and start doing canola oil.
Yeah. Canola oil. Yeah, that's it. All right, you can find us online at what'sontappodcast.com, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Spotify, Rotten Tomatoes apparently, because we're we're movie critics now. And of course, you can always find Pontus on Pornhub and check out his OnlyFans. So until next time,
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.